ladies and gentlemen. I've learned to repeat things because sometimes I'll say it, ladies and gentlemen, and you won't, for some reason the recording doesn't start. Maybe I hit record and it takes like 10 seconds. Maybe I need to count. Maybe I should do this off stream. Maybe I should talk about this off stream. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. This is Van Pebble. Part of my charm is talking about Fight Club while we're in Fight Club. Today is a very, very awesome day. We just got out of jury duty. Thank Christ. Listen, it all happened naturally. Nothing bad happened. I just was able to, let's just put it this way. Everything that they told us about the case that I was supposed to do, I had a lot to say about it. And eventually they were like, Juror 15, we need to talk to you. They brought me in there, which they did to each of us. And they said, we noticed you said such and such, why did you say that? And I said, look, I did say this too. I go, I don't really believe in the system that we're doing here. This system, proven you're innocent till proven guilty. I don't think that guy is innocent. I don't know much about him, but I would be willing to bet that the guy that was here earlier, because he wasn't there at the time, but I was just talking to the lawyers and the judge. I go, I don't believe it. I think that guy did do it. They were like, well, how do you know? You don't have enough? I go, that's what I'm telling you. I'm old, I'm a security guard, and I'm very, pig-headed person. And I'm sorry, but I don't think this system that you guys are trying to create here works. So it's sort of a philosophical difference. And boom, just like that. Thank you, Juror 15, go back. And then they brought us all back in there, and they were like, so there's a few people that we're going to be getting rid of here. Juror 15? I was like the first one they got rid of. God bless us all. Today's stream is we're going to be playing a game called, oh, by the way, my name is Van Pebble. I may not have said that. Van Pebble here, and the name of the game today is Hades 2, which is a really, really, really well done game. And I believe it finally came out of early access, I believe. I want to say that it did finally. But I don't really care because it's just a great game. We're going to play that today. Today's stream is not sponsored by anyone. We don't have sponsors here. We would love to have sponsors. But until we do, there's a running joke that things we do that are not sponsored. And today's is not sponsored by one of the greatest energy drinks of all time. Not only is Red Bull one of the greatest soft drinks of all time, and it really is. Boy, if these guys ever sponsored me, I would be such a good person. You want to talk about selling out? I would, for Red Bull, I would sell out a little bit. But they have different editions, and the red edition is watermelon. Watermelon Red Bull is unreal. I'm going to take a sip, and then we're going to play the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble, Hades 2, Red Bull, the red edition. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh my God, how do they do that? How do they put that melony flavor? And I don't mean to put down I'm not gonna name specific because we're waiting for Hades to load. Hades can take a little while to download, guys. Sorry. So we might take a minute here, but I gotta say, man, a lot of energy drinks just aren't there. They're just not there. And you know, Red Bull is so evolved that not only is regular Red Bull incredible, like the flavor of a regular Red Bull, they should make candy flavor out. They should make ice cream flavored They should make Red Bull flavored ice cream, and I would love it. I'm serious. That's how good Red Bull is to me. It's got a specific flavor, but when you can actually put a watermelon flavor into that Red Bull flavor and make it good, what the fuck are you guys doing over there? What do you got, Elon Musk working for you? What the fuck is going on? It's genius level shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in such a good mood. I'm so happy. I'm not even pissed that Hades 2 is taking this long to fucking download or upload or whatever the fuck it is. And it does do this sometimes. You know what I might have to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop, then I'm going to restart it. And then as soon as and it was a shit day, by the way. Let me talk about my day while we're waiting for this thing to load. First of all, yesterday I was miserable. I woke up at 6 in the morning. Same thing today. Woke up at 7 in the morning today. Got there. As soon as I get on, but before I get there, I get on the bus. The first thing I do is it's a light rail, Seattle light rail. I live in Seattle. The light rail is puke. There's puke on the floor, and the fucking thing is full. So I have to get in this bus, right? The caboose, whatever it's called, that little section. So I get in there, and there's puke on the floor, and I have to stay there because if I try to get up and leave, it's going to be a problem. So already it's like, I didn't think the puke bothered me until I got there, and I realized I was just miserable. I'm like, why am I miserable? And then I realized I had to wake up in the morning at 7 in the fucking morning. I had to get out of my house and physically, like, travel a long ways down to the city, and then I get on a bus where there's puke, and I'm like this close to people on the bus. I'm like nose to nose with people. By the time I got there, I was miserable, and then I got picked. I got picked for jury selection, and I was so pissed, and I didn't even realize how miserable I was, that because of lack of sleep and everything, that I actually, as soon as she goes, Paulvino, because that's my street name. It's not Van Pebble, it's Paulvino. I go, here, and then I go, and she gives me the thing, I go, fuck, like that. And I didn't even realize it until after I did it, and everyone's kind of looking at me. So I got up and I walked out of the room, which is okay to do. You go outside. And as I'm going outside, I'm going, fuck, like that. And I knew, like, I just didn't, I was in a red zone. So then the woman comes out, one of the women comes out, and she's like, is everything I got okay? And I go, ma'am, the best thing you could do is leave me alone. Because I was so miserable. So she did finally leave me alone. And then I had to go do this whole thing, and but I got out of it, like he said. And I'm basically telling the story because we're waiting for this, but we don't need to wait any longer. Oh, wrong joystick, sorry. All right. Looking forward to this. Looking forward to playing video games. God, I miss this. Let's go. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. But what we should do, too, is fix our camera. That's first things first. So let's do that. I believe the camera... I think what we've decided to do with the camera setup for this game is... And I could be... There we go. The scene is that I think we decided to move the camera like up here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that seems right. That seems the way to go. Let's do that. And then let's get right into the game, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for taking this long. Although, not a bad job. Yeah, that's bad. 9 minutes is a long time. Let's get into it. But I want to tell one more story. I'm just kidding. No. Let's go. Oh, this is cool. This is... Okay, we're deep in the game here. I like this. All right, good. Let's walk around a little bit. This is nice. By the way, this is a nice looking level. Let's see if we can continue here. Radio. It's like super hard right now. We came into it on hard level. But that's good. I left us. There's like this boss that we couldn't beat for a long time. We finally learned how to beat her. But we're probably going to die pretty quickly here, but we'll try. We just come in here. Shit. Yeah, that was coming. I mean, that's really hard. But I'm glad people could see that, because I'm going to be starting back over again. And that's the thing about this game, is you kind of start over. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think you do. I don't think we're going to go to that water level again. I think we have to, like, restart over. Which is cool, I guess. I don't know. We're missing F fabric. Okay, let's get out of there. So yes, we will not be talking about the court system anymore. We'll be talking about the jury selection. We're done talking about that. We did it. It's over. We're done. I'm so glad it's done. Oh my god. But that's the thing. If I wouldn't have like kind of behaved the way I did and made sure that like given people the business, I would have to be there tomorrow and maybe next week as well. So I had to do something, man. Oh, we don't have it? Okay. How much of that psych stuff do we have? How much psych do we have? Psych. So this is ashes. Where's the psych shit? Cinder's shadow. Psych. 78. Okay, so we need a bunch. How much do we need of that stuff? We need 140. Okay. So we'll try to get that going. So we're 20 out of 20 here. And we could unlock something here. We could unlock... You have 9% chance to deal critical damage. What else could we unlock? That's it, huh? Okay. And then what we will do is we'll keep this weapon that we have. This seems to be... The weapon we have now is pretty good. I'll go with this one. This has like always been my favorite. But I'm very successful with this one though. But let's do this one. Actually, you know, I don't like that one. Okay, here we go. We can't go up there? I want to go up there, man. All right, we got to go down here still. So we're kind of starting over, but that's okay. Here we go. Oh, I miss this game. Specials deal more damage in a larger area. Cast inflict dazed, deal burst of damage before they expire. Let's do the cast. Nice. I still don't really know what this is. I'm still learning this game. But I'm starting to... I think like the way that I play video games, because I play so many of them, that it takes me a while to learn stuff. But that's cool. I learn on the go, you know? But that is probably why it takes me so long to learn games. Because I play so many of them. And, you know, I got a job, you know? I work for a living. If I just played video games for a living, I probably would be... I would treat it like school, but then I don't know how fun it would be. I don't know how fun streaming would be if I just streamed for a living. I don't know if I would enjoy it. And I've heard people tell that tale. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it when it was a job. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. That's what I heard. What I heard. Just repeating it over and over again. Jesus. Oh my god, the last strike in your attack deals 300 damage. That is fucking sick. That's really sick. Your attacks are 35 shots faster. So fast you can't even say it. It's about attacks have 20% power is good also. But dude, the last strike in your attack sequence, that's ridiculous. I have to do that. And there is, I think we were talking about, that's Ash, right? Yeah. Used in locking cards. Yeah, let's get some more Ash. Look at that. Holy shit. That's sick. Woo! Sick. I like the thing. I like that sick has come back. I like saying sick. I don't understand why these doors have the arrows that go up, the little arrows. I don't mind it. I'm not mad at it. I don't want to complain. I don't want to go to court over it. But I don't understand it. Because they're both... I don't know. It's fine. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, that's good. Fuck. Oh, this is a good place to stand, huh? It looks like he can't hit me. It's wild. That is wild stuff. Woo! That last strike, man. Woo! Your attacks hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. Whenever you sprint, hit the first foe you rode into with a blast that knocks foes away. Yeah. Yeah. When you sprint, I kind of like the sprinting thing. Yeah, the sprinting thing's good. But the attack hits foes, though. The attack, look at my attack. My attack is scary. Okay. Alright. Arachne, sorry, Silk Weaver. I know you don't know what to say, my friend, but I want you to know you don't have to say anything at all. In fact, I'd rather that you didn't right now. Be safe out there, all right? Oh, you got it. Sorry for burping on the microphone. Restore 2 a heart when you exit a location. Found a 20% outfit that makes you casts deal 100% damage. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what we want. So now we have killer cast, which is really what we need. We need the cast. We have great attack. The only thing, our specials aren't that great. Wow, that's killer. Woo! Okay. That's really good. Really, really good. Nice job, Van Pebble. Beautiful game. God, this game's pretty. Who's ready for fall, man? Are you ready for fall? That's what I'm saying to you. I'm saying it to you. I can't wait. I love the fall. It's my favorite season of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You know, Christmas is right around the corner from fall. And who doesn't love Christmas? Like, I love Christmas. I don't like the holiday of, like, there's gifts under the tree and there's homeless people in the streets while we open our gifts. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. But I do love this, the feeling of the winter. Fall and winter are amazing. It's just the weather just sucks. Especially for a security guard. Nemesis, Retribution, Incarnate, missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time. Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads? They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hakati you saw me. You'll regret it. And you're welcome. Tell Hakati you saw me. You'll regret it. I don't know. And you're welcome here and safe. I think this person talks strangely. That's what I'm thinking. I don't need your aid in this other than the responsibilities you've already assigned. Really? Looks like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble, then I suggest you move along. Wow. I like a tough girl. I like a tough girl, huh? A little tough girl? You want to be a tough girl? Tough girl? Oh, I can't go that way? Oh, she sealed it. She sealed it. Cool. Life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. I'm losing my religion. Trying to keep an eye on you. Is that guy good? I can't decide whether that group's good or not. I'm still not sure. I'm still like, are they good or not? I can't tell. Can't tell, motherfucker. Motherfucker, I can't tell. I like to talk like that for the Aiden, because there's some Aiden Ross fans, and they like it. You know, that's how they like it. You know, that's how Aiden Ross talks like that, and I just, I think they appreciate that when I do that. And I say y'all a lot. Hey y'all having a good time? Yeah, okay, great. And then, because it's important. Okay. Van Pebble's crazy. Does he realize he's fucking with the biggest streamer in the game? I'm not fucking with the biggest streamer in the game. I'm just kidding. There's no way I would fuck with that guy. He's too big, he's too powerful, he's too rich, he's too strong. He's so beautiful and handsome. No, that's a big streamer, and I'm kidding. He's great. He's a great streamer, he's a great guy. He's a good dancer, okay, it has been too long since I saw you last. My feet had grown rather exhausted from our ride. Where would I be if not for them? Closer to you, yes. But this is where we belong. Whoa! Yeah, the hex is one of those things, like, I don't do the hex. It's the RT, right trigger. So I don't really care about this. I guess I'll go with that. The hex is a weird one. I don't ever use hex. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the boss right here. Let's get it. We know how to beat them. It just is hard. It's still hard to do. Oh, that was good. Be careful now, we're losing. Let's get out of there. Be very careful. Alright, death defied. Fuck. Oh shit, look at that there. Okay, here we go, here we go. Shit. I wish my specials were a little bit better. These balls are so cool looking. Fuck! Every time, dude. I don't know how to get away from it. That sucks! I hate that. I hate losing that way. But dude, what's worse? Being in jury duty or that? That's worse. No, jury duty's worse. It sucks, man. But I need to build myself better. We can do a better job building. We need to, like, I think we need to spend more time. There, you can have that. I don't need it. Bath salts. Oh, look, we're in the bath. Woo. Yeah, this is live. Wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff. Still sense... You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora? Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts. That doesn't sound so bad, though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days? Oh, not really. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself. So there we go. Time passes. And there we go. It gave me something, I don't know what. Alright, I guess we did that one. What else have we done? Rapid Onslaught Trick Knives, okay. Excuse me. All right, let's try again. Yeah, we were just here. It's kind of fun to do that. Not sure it really does anything for the game, but it's fun to do. Alright, let's see what we got here. We unlock that. We're trying to unlock as many cards as we can here. Okay. I'll tell you, what we've been using is that when we die, we get more life. We should keep that one. Where is that one? After you fall to 0, automatically restore 76. That's a really good one to have. Yeah, let's... That's a good idea. And then I guess we'll keep... We need to open the Argent Skull, apparently. Which we need bronze and G-Rock. A bronze and G-Rock. And then a fishing rod, we need fabric and bronze. So we need a bunch of stuff for all those. I don't care. I guess it looks like we have 2 more weapons to open up still. We'll get there. For now, let's continue to use... It's between these two, really. I think this is a really good weapon, this one right here. This is a weird one, and this one, it's... I don't like it. So we're gonna go with these. We can't go there. Let's go. Let's start with our specials. Let's start making our specials strong right away. Because that's where we were lacking before. And I swear if I would have had better special, I would have beat that boss, I think. Because special is one of them things. It's special, is what I'm trying to say. Listen to that. Listen to that bass. Nice. Fuck. Come on! Run, bitch! Run, Forrest, run! You cast hit foes with a powerful splash. Oh my god. Yeah. Yes! Ooh, that's nasty. That's just nasty is what that is. Ooh, the special is very powerful. The casts are very powerful. What we need to do now is we need to get a better attack. But man, the fucking cast is awesome. And so is that. That's amazing. And another thing I did today that was really cool is I went to Starbucks, which I never do go to Starbucks, and it was fucking delicious, dude. I got a grande double shot latte, and it changed my life. My life has been changed forever. And we're not sponsored by Starbucks, by the way, but if they want to sponsor me. The only thing I don't like, there's a couple things I don't like about Starbucks, but one of the big things I don't like about Starbucks, one of the biggest things I don't like about Starbucks is this. I don't like that they don't tip their employees. That bothers me. It's not cool. Not cool at all. I like gifting the characters, because if you gift them, it says heart or something, and I don't know, they give you stuff. Alright, so casts take critical damage from your attacks. Foes in your casts may take critical damage from your attacks. A random foe becomes marked. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. That's weird, and I don't care. I'm not sure about that one. Any damage you deal may be critical. That's huge. And that'll be good for our attacking as well. So, like, we're loaded, kinda. Because we have a really good... That's really good. That's a special. Our attack is super strong. A 3% critical chance. And our cast is sick. It's sick. It's sick. I mean, it's really sick. It's really sick. And I don't have any money, really. I'm broke. I've got 83 bucks. Lame. So lame. Alright. Oh, what's this? What is that? Use to redeem rewards from Sharon's stash, and each time you spend $1,000. Okay, well... I don't have any money right now. Oh shit. That's strong. Okay. So, creates one... Oh, we need the Fate Fabric. Fate Fabric. Because the Fate Fabric was one of those things... Like, it's... You know, they make these games so complicated now. There's so much going on. Which I like, but whoa, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Let's see, is there something called Fate Fabric? Mostly used with incantations. Okay. Well, we need some of that Fate Fabric stuff. There it is! We have some Fate Fabric. So we could... That's big. We could actually make something with that. Forget what it's called, but we could do something with that. And then, what are these heart-looking things? I have a lot of these. Used for trades for more valuable resources. With the wretched broker. Okay. Because I don't really... I don't know if I need more of those. It's like... I think we should get some more ash, though. So let's go this way. That was cool. We're so strong right now. We're so strong right now. I'm gonna say it like Will Ferrell in Zoolander. He's so strong right now. He's so hot right now. That's a good movie, by the way. Okay, here we go. That was not easy. That was pretty tough. Okay, here we go. Dash Strike hits a larger area. I like the idea of Dash Strike. Yeah. Oh, whenever you slay a foe with your attack, restore 5 heart. That's so big. But Dash Strike is huge. Like, now we have like a decent... Oh, this is that. Oh, wait. Dash Strike is that, right? Oh, I hate Dash Strike. This is Dash Strike. God, I hate Dash Strike. I wish I didn't choose that. Oh, I wish I could turn back time. But I can't. I call upon the moon and draw you down. Nothing escapes the notice of the Silver Sisters. I in the heavens, the goddess of the Hunt, on the surface, you beneath the earth, and the witch of the crossroads, between realms. Now we no longer merely observe, but act. So the hex, so stupid, the hex. I'm sorry, it's just dumb. I'm so opinionated lately. You know what it is? When I'm really tired, I get negative. When I'm like super exhausted and you drain the shit out of me, I'm like, you're a loser, fuck you. I was doing that yesterday. I was calling people losers. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you don't get sleep. It affects your mood. So that's why I'm so glad not to be in this fucking... But we're not going to talk about it anymore. But I'm glad we're not in court anymore. Your hex restores 15. Alright, fine, we'll do that. Together we shine. Together we shine. And there we go. Let's do this. Whoa. Fair trade. The incarnate of retribution ensures all get their just desserts. You give 89 coins, but you take soul tonic. I accept. I had to look at my gamepad. You know why? Because I've been using this. I've been playing the Switch 2 lately. And they have a different game. Their buttons are different. Oh, I was trying to get in there with her. Good try. I wonder if you can sneak in there. Is it possible? Okay, there we go. Gee, I could really use some life, but I just gave all my money to that lady. Whoever she is. She knows who she is. She knows who she is. Alright, we're gonna be a little more careful this time. Okay, I got this. I think I can still die and still live. There you go, death defied, yeah. I don't know how to get out of this. I always get hit with this every time. It's just brutal. I don't really know what to do. Come on. There we go. Fuck. Okay, I got one more chance. That's great, though. Boy, I'm glad I still have a chance. Okay. Fuck! Missed it. There it is, folks. That's how we do. We should be able to beat this thing almost every time now. I mean, we're not there yet, but we're getting much better at this now. Much better. And then you gain one of these. These things are very powerful. What are these things called? We have 3 of those. So we should try to buy... What is that thing called? Cinder. Mostly used with incantations involving fire and preservation. Those things are pretty massive. We don't have any bronze still. We finally got Fate Fabric. Alright. We're doing good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a quick look. We're doing good. Let's keep it going. Excuse me. But the reason I think we're good at it now is because we've finally figured out the way to beat that boss is you gotta have a really good special. You gotta have, it helps to have good speed. It also really helps, which we kind of didn't do as much this time, a really good cast. If your cast is really powerful, you could fuck that shit. Like one time I did the cast where it had a lightning bolt and it really did damage. Man, that was so easy to beat her. You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them. But you are not. You need to follow in his ruinous path. Ruinous? You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done. Now, enough talk. How very spirited. You truly think you can stop time? Well then, I would like to see you try. Then watch this. Ooh, I'm stopping time. Alright, I didn't stop time. But I will. Alright, here we go. Beautiful artwork. God, pretty game, man. It's such a pretty game. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to take a caffeine break. Let's just take a minute and sip some delicious Red Edition Red Bull. God damn, watermelon Red Bull. In honor of the end of summer. This is the last month of summer. Can you believe that this is the end of summer? Unreal. Ooh, that is something else. I think I want to drink some soy sauce. What if I just start drinking soy sauce? People would be like, what is this guy? Maybe that's my gimmick. That's what I need. Take me to the next level. Just start doing really stupid stuff. Like, okay, guys, it's time to do a stunt. We played video games. I know that's what we normally do. But we're going to do stunts now. Let's take some fucking soy sauce and drink it. Here we go. Excuse me. We got the magic thing. Let's see, is there another option over here? I guess that's the only option. The magic. You know how fucking hard that shit is? It's really hard. But we have a pretty good, like, weapon thing. But this is hard, though. I think those dragon things are new. I don't remember seeing those before. Cool, so we just picked up some kind of flower deal. The lotus. Nice. It's gonna be hard though. Yep, do one at a time. Careful. 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 Okay. Yeah, we're about to die here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We gotta try to survive this here. Let's do our best. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. That is the stream. There it is. You know, I've said this many times. The style of streaming, as far as like the style of streaming, as far as knowing when to quit, like when to stop streaming, is an art, and you feel it inside. I'm not kidding. You feel it inside. You can feel when it's time to go. Like, for example, like we beat that boss, right? So that was important. That was a big one. Because if we hadn't beat the boss, it's like, you keep going, at least beat that boss. So every time we stream, even if we have to start at that level, we always want to make sure that we beat that boss. It's very important. Why? Who wrote that? That's why it's an art. You know within yourself. You stream enough times to know when it's time to go. Sometimes I like to stream like a 2-hour stream. One time I did a 6-hour stream. I was in such a mood that day. It was a good mood, but I was pissed because why was I pissed? Oh, it was the day I quit a job, and I was so happy to quit the job that I just streamed for 6 hours straight. It was a great stream, but the point is, that doesn't usually happen. You gotta know what feels right for you, and that feels good right there. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble, and I would like you to follow me on all social media. Here's what I got. Here's what I got going. Van Pebble. All right, here's what's going on. I've got a Twitter page. My name is Van Pebble on Twitter, and basically just check me out. I talk about fun things, entertainment, basketball, sports, never politics, ever. I might like things, like somebody puts a tweet up, I might like it. So in that way, you could sort of see where I lean, which I'm not proud of. I don't want people to be like, hey, wait a second, hold on, let me talk to this guy. Now, this is a guy named Swall1929. Hello, friend. This is a great guy, a really wonderful poker player. He really is. I'm not saying that ironically. He's a wonderful person, a great poker player. And I tell you what we're going to do here. Hopefully he'll answer me, but it looks like he is here, 702. Let's play poker. So that's what we'll do next. But let's finish the advertisement. My social media advertisement. Twitter, we already did. That's Van Pebble on Twitter. You can send money to Van Pebble by sending money to Thomas Palvino at Thomas Palvino, small letters, no caps. Okay, at Thomas Palvino. I'm not going to do the no cap joke, but it's no caps, and that's no cap. Okay, don't do it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, finally, Van Pebble is on YouTube, and by God, he's kicking butt on that, finally. Not really, but we're doing okay. We're holding our own, but there it is, Van Pebble on YouTube, and people are watching, actually. Little by little, people are watching. They're, you know, for a while there, it was getting real gnarly, but we finally. I was a little distracted with the Switch 2. I bought a Switch 2, and I couldn't figure out how to stream it. It took me a while, and I was very distracted. But I finally, once I got that going, then we played Donkey Kong Bonanza, we played Fortnite. I mean, we've been having a really good time, and my mood has been like, oh good, we're playing all these games. So I guess people are like catching on to like, oh, he's doing good. And then I'll tell you how much I do care about people that follow me. There was a guy, see how it says Van Pebble plays Balatro here? See that thumbnail? That's a new thumbnail. If you look at the other thumbnails, no. If you look at the other thumbnails, you'll notice that it's a little different. Grinding steaks. One of the people complained to me that they didn't like my grinding steaks. He goes, thumbnail makes me not like you. That's what he said. And then he goes, no, it's using AI to represent your channel. It doesn't even have the right thumbnail dimensions. It looks lazy and sloppy. I was going to say you look lazy and sloppy. But you know what I'm going to say to this guy? I appreciate the feedback. But seriously, fuck off. But I'll say F off. But seriously, fuck off. There you go. And I was just gonna say something complimentary to the guy. I didn't see that other comment. As I changed it, but he's saying it's sloppy. But let me tell you something about, at least I'm original. I don't see a lot of streamers doing this. I know it's AI, but at least I'm doing it. I'm taking the time to do it. So you know what? Sloppy, boppy, woppy. And you know what I think, actually? I think that guy probably is a guy who's a creator, who's an artist probably, who wants me to buy his art. That's probably what he wants. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've advertised everything. Van Pebble on YouTube. Please go watch my videos, like and subscribe. We have 42 subscribers. That's not a lot, but we've grown. I mean, we really have. And 49, let's get that up to 50. Come on, we can do it. And I will be starting a new stream, HD Poker, right now. That's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play with Swall. Please be there. I look forward to playing with you, sir. And so, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. You can actually, Van Pebble actually talks to his followers. He's friendly with the people. I don't see him as a follower. I see him as an equal. That's the way I roll, okay? But I do appreciate that guy, and he is a good guy. And so we're going to do that now. So now you know everything about me. You know I have a Twitter, Van Pebble. You know I have a YouTube, Van Pebble. You know I have a PayPal, Thomas Palvino, at Thomas Palvino. And you know I've got a Twitch account. And you should follow me on all those things. And what we're going to do right now, besides Belch, is we're going to play some poker. We're going to go play some poker. That wasn't what we were going to do, but when somebody requested out of the blue, that's like, okay, I take signals from the universe, you know what I mean? Universe speaking to me. Universe speaking to me through Bonanza. Through the Bonanza. What's this guy's name? He's a great player. Boston Bonanza. We're about to come play with you, sir. Everybody enjoy the rest of your summer. Please enjoy yourselves. Have fun. And remember, the most important person is you. Take care of yourself first, and then everybody else comes next. Fuck everybody else. You're the number one. And that's it, folks. We'll talk I don't know why that does that sometimes. Yeah, that's it. We're going to get the hell out of here. We're going to play some music for about 2 minutes. I'm going to breathe a little bit and chill. And just hang out in the background. Just pretend I'm not here. Just pretend I'm not here. You don't see me. You don't see me, and you don't hear me. Woo! Oh, it's so good. That's delicious. That was a good stream. Hey, that was pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later. Have a good one. Watch us play poker next. Watch me on Twitch live. See you later. Bye.